Welcome to the NACFE Technology Day on Hydrogen. It's fitting that we are conducting this on October 8th, which is National Hydrogen and Fuel Cell Day. 1008 in recognition of hydrogen's atomic weight. The central question that we're trying to answer today is hydrogen a viable truck fuel? There's a fascinating confluence of factors making hydrogen and fuel cells more viable for road transport of goods. Decades of development have made them better performing and lower costs, and this is for the fuel cell itself and to produce the hydrogen. Zero tailpipe emissions are being demanded by society, and the availability of green electricity means production of hydrogen with less carbon.
We see a huge opportunity for electric powertrains, battery electric for the regional haul, but when you get into these longer routes, 300 plus miles or so, you get past the range of where a lot of the electric trucks are right now. And with charging times for battery electric, it can put a strain on current operations, current business models for trucking fleets. And so we see hydrogen as a potential solution to that issue.
I think the other big benefit is that when you charge and generate the hydrogen, you can do that at a different time than when the truck is charging. The electric truck puts an immense load and spiky load on the electricity grid. You have a disconnect for hydrogen where you can generate the hydrogen when you have electricity, and you can charge the trucks with the hydrogen when you're at the charging station. And that disconnect in timing allows for a lot of flexibility. It allows you to work around some of the challenges of integrating this charging infrastructure on the grid.
Kenworth is taking the opportunity to look at several different means of providing electric powertrain in order to reach zero emissions trucking. This is the first truck of 10 that Kenworth and Toyota are working together on to build a hydrogen fuel cell electric Class 8 tractor.
Hydrogen refueling times tend to be much closer to traditional diesel refueling times, which allows them to fit into that duty cycle, those long haul routes, perhaps better than current battery electric technology can. A lot of what could happen with hydrogen is going to depend on how quickly and how cheaply we're able to build out the infrastructure, particularly the refueling infrastructure, as well as the infrastructure needed to produce the hydrogen itself. And it will be very important to ensure that the hydrogen used to power these vehicles is produced using renewables as opposed to traditional fossil fuels to ensure that we're seeing the decarbonization benefits that the heavy-duty transport sector knows are coming.
Externally to Nikola, we're working with our competitors to help make an international standard on hydrogen fueling. And that's really important in order to accelerate the market, to have a common standard of interoperability between the hydrogen vehicle and the hydrogen station. And that's something that we're bringing to market. We're bringing our own stations to market, but we're working together with Shell, with Air Liquide, with Toyota, with Hyundai, and Nikola Motor, and we're bringing together an industry collaborative with the purpose of making a standard and also having hardware that's compatible to from our vehicle to the next. Because we'd love to sell our competitors hydrogen in our station, but we'd also love to bring our vehicles to their stations as well. Each one of our stations is going to have light-duty fueling for light-duty manufacturers to come and fill, and also heavy-duty. And we believe that you can only get the cost down of this hydrogen with scale. And that's what we're doing in our first 8-ton-a-day station that we're bringing right here to California.
Collaboration is really important to find innovative solutions. So energy companies like Shell needs to work closely with vehicle manufacturers, OEMs, hardware designers, governments, academia, fleets, businesses, customers to find sustainable solutions.
Hydrogen as just another technology that we can apply to moving things around is really exciting because it gives us more flexibility. There's times when electrification is great. There's times where hydrogen is uniquely suited for the needs. And there's times, frankly, for a while where traditional fuels work. But having that optionality is a game changer. And we'll find that through that optionality, we're going to find new ways of doing things, which are going to accelerate this change in general.
We have a great panel discussion lined up to dig deeper into the viability of hydrogen and fuel cell vehicles for commercial trucking. Panel members include Bill Cherry, Director, National Accounts, Nikola Corporation; Michael Peters, Hydrogen Systems Researcher at the National Renewable Energy Lab; Alan Mace, Market Manager, Heavy Duty Ballard Power Systems, and
Matthew Bleesk,
Global Hydrogen Product Manager for Shell.